Hello everyone, welcome to the SSW AI Sprint 16 review and retro. So for the Sprint 16, we had 2 sprint goals. First one was to stand up Armada in the cloud to use for Crystal Ball, which has been done. And you'll see later what that achieved. And then the next one was to resolve the canary testing feedback for GPT, and I believe that has also been achieved. That was Luke's task. It was a 5-day sprint, and during the sprint review, we only had myself and Luke Mao present, as Michael and Lewis are in client work, and Willow was busy with a different sprint review meeting. There's the internal hours. And here are the items that were done. Some notable items from myself is the SSW Walrus, getting that off the ground. So now every week on Monday, we get this automated cron job that sends out a summary report of the results from last week's CTF. It also includes this video and also some nice at-a-glance statistics, which it's very close to feeling polished, which is good. Anything you want to call out, Luke?
Yeah, for me and Jim, we are resolving Sophie GPT canary testing feedback. If you scroll down a bit, there's several bugs in the bottom assigned to me. So which is some data issue bug and also some icon bug. And also we reply to Adam's feedback emails. Yeah.
Cool. And as you can see, there are many items from Michael Q, and most of these are the Armada items, which proves that the sprint goal was achieved. So Armada is now stood up for Crystal Ball. So that leads into the sprint velocity, which
hold on, I'm trying to get a handle. It's gone so fast. So digesting the fat, that is done.
It's ready to distribute internally.
Right.
We're not going to distribute the the video publicly. We're going to record, ideally with you, a summary talking through it. But what we've got, I think, with the dashboard, we can start sending out internally.
All right. When can we try to record the first one?
Could do tomorrow or Wednesday.
Sure. Okay, good. And with regards to Sophie GPT, when is that thing being released?
Yeah, so for Sophie GPT, so Jim updated the product website, I think last week. So what's remaining is we are going to create a new video for it and let Column do the final testing. Yeah, and then we can announce to SSW.
Okay, all right. And what is the status with Crystal Ball?
I think Crystal Ball is, I've not been working on it, but it looks very polished to me. The last time I wrote it was last week. And the remaining tasks on it are just small bug fixes and little features that have been requested.
So what I would recommend is whoever's working on the team, which sounds like you, Eddie, just come to me and say, all right, it's Crystal Ball done. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, let's get feedback. We want to see whether we can use it. Every time I've gone to use it, it hasn't shown me what I was hoping it would show me.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll come to you after this.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Anything else for this? Any other questions?
Just a small nitpick. In the future, can all the dons be put together?
Oh yeah.
Well, that should be in the order that the sprint plan was made, and you're generally meant to work from the top down. So if you and Luke are working on this, and I know Luke is kind of doing Sophie GPT, but he should be working with you on the number one thing to try to knock those off. And you work down, you swarm on the first ones until you say, I'm good, Luke, I don't need your help anymore. He then moves off to the next one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think this team, it's a little bit hard too, because
it is a little bit, but you still can work together a little bit better.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's the sprint velocity. So 218% over the past sprint because of Armada running in Crystal Ball.
So I didn't see Armada being as an item in the items completed. Did you? Was it one of those items?
It's this one. I need to move it to done actually.
Oh, so it's now
in
done.
progress, but it's done.
It's now done,
Task
is
is
it?
in progress.
I believe so.
Right. Okay. All right. That's good. And I also cannot see which ones were fully automatically done with AI. There's no robot in the done, or there's no obvious way to see how many
Yeah,
of these got done automatically.
I think that can be a Tiger feature.
Cheetah.
Cheetah?
Cheetah produces the sprint summary email.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Tiger's the dashboard.
The animals are too similar.
Yeah,
Right.
I
It's
think it should
more
just
different,
be
like Walrus.
meeting summarizer and SSW sprint preparer. I mean, that's really anyway. We have the tags here, so Alright is shipped. So all we need to do is get that tag data and feed it back into the report.
Yep.
It's very doable. And then maybe also not assign it to a human if it was not done at all by a human.
Right.
That would make it clearer. Yeah.
Good.
All right. Cool. For the AI tool usage, Michael Q is on the same as last week. Luke Mal is on the same as last week, which is an Opus 4.8 with a 5x subscription. And myself, I'm back on the team, same as last week. I'm using Fable 5 as well. That. Yeah. Overall project snapshot, we've got 67 open items, 34 committed, 26 average velocity, and 33 items which are backlog ready. In retrospective, what went well is we've got a clear release plan for Sophie GPT now from Luke. He reckons it's pretty much done, just needs to update the website and get final testing done from Callum.
Have you tested it, Eddie?
No, I have not.
Well, you can test it as well and save Callum.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Luke, when you knew Eddie was working this today, you could have asked him for that.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I will add it to the canary testing. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And then I also mentioned how we've delivered 6 times the amount of points of the last sprint, thanks to Armada. And I think Michael and Lewis, despite being off the team over the past few sprints that I've missed out on due to my client work, they've done a great job with Crystal Ball, Tiger, and Cheetah. I've given a test run for all those 3 products, and they all seem to be working very well. I've almost no feedback. So
I'm starting to wonder if the names Tiger and Cheetah are not associating themselves with what they do. Like, you can't remember them easily. And so, because one of them is a big piece of paper going down, and one is a psych test. Like, it's analyzing how, like, the names don't associate themselves with what they do.
yeah, because Cheetah is really fast,
Mm.
and Tiger, I guess, is sort of a bit of a dangerous predator.
Yeah, the idea was
Maybe an owl, the owl
Wise owl.
would be analyzing what
potentially
how you spoke.
The idea originally was Tiger was sort of giving the savage feedback that you didn't want to surface yourself. So it's sort of stalking you in the shadows and then striking.
It could also be a parrot.
It could be also
Because
the thing.
it's repeating back basically what happened.
I think Tiger's a better name than
Okay.
Parrot, to be honest. And Cheetah was because we want to go fast with the sprint reviews.
Would.
Yeah.
Yeah, parrot sounds like
Yeah.
tells you what it is.
Does it?
Repeating it back to you.
Yeah, it's basically
You don't
repeating the
want to repeat
meaning.
back what you
I know,
said.
but it's a parrot with attitude.
Right.
It's a long name.
Yeah, I think it would be better to
SSW Sassy Parrot.
sassy parrot. Yeah, probably even better. Yeah, but yeah, I think talk about that, but with maybe get some ideas from Josh, although he hasn't done my last one. Time Pro.
I haven't done it.
Yeah, I gave you.
It's on Mike.
So, yeah.
Smedley took it off me.
No, I gave it to you. I'm not giving the mic.
Oh, he took it off.
No.
All right, for what didn't go well, we lost half the team to client work, unfortunately. And so it's just myself full-time and Luke part-time. I think Willow
Yeah.
part-time as well.
And one improvement you could make is the amount of usage that we're getting from Tiger, Cheetah, Sophie GPT when it gets released.
Show the stats.
Yeah, the more usage we're getting, it's more success.
Yeah, we need to.
So,
Set up-
Willow, if you could put that onto the backlog, that'd be great. Try to get stats.
And yeah, another thing that didn't go well, we did get distracted by Crystal Ball, which is not really an AI tool, but we were building it with AI. However, we've managed to sort of bring it back into the AI space by setting it up with Armada. So there's still good R&D happening there.
Okay.
And yeah, the epics and roadmap board is inaccurate. It only has one PBI in it, which is just some random epic. So we need to spend some time and do backlog refinement and clean that up.
Right.
Yeah. So that's, I've already said the improvements pretty much. It's just yeah, backlog refinement, cleaning up the epics board, and then when everyone is back from client work, we have a full team, holding a team priorities meeting as well. All right, let's go and have a look at the meeting dashboard now. So it was a very quick meeting, only 23 minutes, due to there only being 2 people on the team who can only talk about their items. We had, yeah, in terms of the people and roles, we had just myself and Luke. There's some good feedback there. One of the risks that was pointed out by Tiger was that I may become a single point of failure for multiple products. I'm the only full-time person, although I don't think it'll be a huge issue because the multiple products, they're not huge products, so I'm pretty comfortable that I could manage that. Critical infrastructure running personal accounts, that is the problem, and that's one of the goals for this week is to move all the Walrus stuff onto from my personal onto SSW's tenant. And yeah, the velocity will crash next sprint. Luke, anything else we need to point out on this report?
Nope. I think it looks good.
Adam, any questions about the
No,
report?
I think it's awesome.
Okay, awesome. All right, we'll move on to the Sprint 17 forecast now. So the 3 sprint goals we have are to get Sophie GPT ready for release, and that will be championed by Luke, and I will help him if he needs, and I'll be doing some canary testing for him. Shipping the Tiger security fix is Willow's focus, which is adding the password, I believe. And I will also help out if needed. And then getting SSW Walrus off the ground. So that's a matter of moving it to the tenant, moving everything into the SSW tenant, and then getting some concrete feedback. It's a 5-day sprint, committed to 34 points. And yeah, we will have another sprint review next Monday. And here are the items for the sprint. Yeah, I will help Luke out with the canary testing. Yeah, these just cover all the sprint goals pretty much.
Okay.
The AI stats, those are the next steps which have been captured by the sprint goals. Here are the co-pilot stats. The main item completed was the Armada was successfully set up in the cloud for Crystal Ball. And the next main item to do is to get Sophie Bot ready for release.
Yeah, by the way, Eddie, so the first 2 Copilot screenshot should be on the sprint review email. Yeah, you can move it later. Yeah.
Cool. Any questions about the sprint? Just delete those. Any questions about the sprint planning?
No, it's great.
Okay.
Well, that's all we have for you today. That was the SSW AI team sprint review and planning. Thank you for watching. Goodbye now.
Thanks, Eddie.